Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com, and it was Loy Machedo. Today the date is 16th December 2015. Time right now is 3:30 in the evening. Well, afternoon or whatever. Okay. Now, lately I've been getting a lot of people sending me their resumes and emails as to the fact that they have been laid off, that they are losing their jobs, and the market conditions are pretty bad, at least in the UAE. I've been getting a few emails from across the GCC, but most of the emails are coming to me from the UAE, maybe because I'm based in the UAE. Now, I just wanted to give a few tips and share a few strategies for those people who are getting a job. One is for those people who are in a job, what they should be doing, and for the people who have lost their jobs. Now, for those people who already have a job, I just want to warn you and caution you and tell you that do not assume that you are safe, because at any point of time, you can lose your job. Especially those companies where they are giving you very big salaries, where they are paying you like higher than what the market is paying you. You will lose your jobs. The reason being is the market needs to correct itself. There is no company that's a giant that is safe from being replaced. There's no company that wants to have higher overheads when you can have lower. And obviously, when there are so many people who are unemployed, you have a fresh pool of talent where you can employ them and bargain with them for a better salary package. So for those people who are currently in a job, and these are the five tips just right off my head. The first one is, I think you need to make a list of all your contacts that you have, the industry contacts, and get in touch with them and develop this relationship with them. Even if you have never done it, it's never too late. At least start now, because you just never know what piece of advice or what piece of guidance or what they know that would help you in your career. So first one is get in touch with the industry leaders, the industry decision makers, and just make sure that you've built up a relationship with them. The second thing, which I think is very important, is you must have your resume ready, absolutely stellar. It's your profile. Make sure that your LinkedIn, make sure that your Facebook, all of them are absolutely attractive to any potential employer. And you need to market this resume at every point of time. So make sure that your resume is ready. That would be my second point. The third one would be, you need to sell yourself at every time, anytime, anywhere and everywhere. So go to all networking events, go to all the places wherever possible, so that you can connect with people, so that you can meet people, so that you can, you need to have this opportunity where you tell people what you're good at and how you can really help them. The fourth one would be, you need to master the art of communicating your ideas and selling yourself. It is an art. It is not something that just comes back of the head. There are a lot of people who are talented and gifted, but they don't know how to market themselves, and I think it's a shame, because remember this. I believe in the rule of 4730. That is, your first impression is within 4 seconds before you say anything. The second impression comes when you speak the first few words in 7 seconds. And 30 seconds is a done deal where he or she forms an opinion about you. So just make sure that you master the art of selling. You know what to say, you know how to say, and you're prepared to sell. In fact, this is what I tell people, that always create a sense of interest, curiosity, and a desire to want to know you more. And that is very important. So this comes into communication. And last, if not the least, I think you need to have a backup plan. You always must have a backup plan, because if in case you lose your job, you can't say, when it happens. Because yes, you will survive, but it's going to be very, very tough. So these are the 5 points that I would tell people who are in a job and, who are not worried at the moment. I would say, stay worried. On the other hand, the advice that I would give people who have lost their jobs, it is a terrible thing to go through. And these are the 5 points that come to my mind. The first one is, take it easy, relax. If you're in a state of panic, and if you're really worried, and if you're like completely losing your mind, believe it or not, you're not going to achieve anything. I know a lot of people who break down or broken down, who have lost their complete sense, and they're gone in a state of shock. Relax. It's just a job. Yes, you'd have to go through a really tough time, but suck it in. You're not going to die. there is help. There are good people. Someone will help you, or you will get through. But just chill out, relax. Okay, that's number one. The second one is you must seek professional help. You must. Okay, for that you need to approach someone professional. Don't try to make your CV by yourself. Don't try to just go to your uncles, your aunts, your friends. Go to someone professional who can make your resume to the best of their knowledge and seek the best help. Because listen, during your good days you didn't bother. Now it's bad, so you can't go and tell them, listen, I don't have money. You need to do something. So approach a professional. Number three is cut down on all your expenses, cut down on all your costs, because it's like a ship that is sinking. It has a lot of holes. You need to plug in those holes so water doesn't come in and you don't sink. Because the last thing what you need is your expenses are still the same. Cut down on your expenses to bare minimum and ensure that you are protected. Number four would be if you have credit cards. Oh my goodness, ask somebody, anyone, just to pay the whole amount and shut it down, because credit cards will be a killer. I'll tell you this. I met one lady who told me she has around 20 credit cards. I don't know how in the world does she have 20, and she's paying around more than 2 million. She owes the credit card, so I don't know what's going to be her state of affairs. So please, if your credit cards, you need to plug them. And last but not the least, ask anyone and everyone for help, because this is the time where you really need help, and you need to really, I think, not just show that you're strong. Go to anyone and everyone for help, because whatever help you can get, I think that would help you. So these are the 5 points that I would say. And yes, if I would add one extra point, I would say if you need a job, apply anywhere and everywhere, because right now you need to survive. Ask anyone for help, and don't just send them an email. Go meet them personally and ask them to help you, because that's the only way you can survive. So Loy from LoyMachedo.com and LoyMachedo.com, sharing with you what are the things you need to do during recession if you're employed or if you've lost your job. If you have any questions, send me an email, and I'd love to get back to you. Thanks for watching. Goodbye for now.